Okay, and I think these will coincide together is like classic video games slash like retro games, but then also our favorite video game heroes and villains. So,
Well, I also wanted to do your favorite arcade game, like a legitimate
well,
arcade.
actually, the thing is, one of my favorite um so I have two favorite video game villains, and actually one of them is an old uh arcade game, Donkey Kong. Um
Oh yeah.
he's one of my favorite villains, and then my like actual favorite video game villain is probably Xehanort from the Kingdom Hearts games. So, and then my favorite hero, Ezio Auditore, baby.
Oh
He's
man, Ezio is definitely up there.
either Ezio or Master Chief.
Yeah, yeah. Well, for me, it's got to be Chief. 100%, it's got to be Master Chief. Just nothing beats that line in Halo 2 of just, I need a weapon. Like, it's not even that he says, like, I need a shotgun, I need a pistol, I just need a weapon. Like, you could literally hand him a hatchet and he'd be like, all right, fuck the Covenant. Like, he just needs a weapon of some kind. You could hand that man a sledgehammer or a pipe and he'll just go kick ass. You just rip
Yes,
the pipe off the
yes.
wall and be like, we don't need this. Yo, Chief, here's a weapon. You could hand him a freaking safety scissors and he's still not wiping the
You could
Covenant out.
hand him a. He would somehow be able to use a water bottle, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
literally, he would find a way to like kill an elite with a water bottle, like straight up. Like
so who's your favorite villain?
my favorite video game villain.
Yeah.
Well, I try to think about somebody that I love to hate, um, and I also think about it in a way where it's a character that isn't from a movie, right? Because like you could use a Lord of the Rings character, a Harry Potter character, a Star Wars character, but I don't want to do that. Or an anime character even.
You're a neutral, Daimyo.
Yeah, you're neutral. You like to think yourself on the dark side, but you're not. Um yeah, I think my favorite video game villain. Shit. Shit. That's hard, man.
Hard, right? Yeah.
Like, talking main villain though. So I'm trying to think. Even though his death was really bad, in my opinion. Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's a yeah. Put me in contact with him, dog. That's awesome. We'll talk. We'll talk later. You have my number. But oh man, favorite video game villain. I don't think you can go wrong with uh Wesker from Resident Evil.
Oh,
I really,
Wesker.
I don't think you can go wrong with Wesker. Um, and then again, even though his death is really stupid to me, I think that Alduin from Skyrim, the dragon, is really good too. He's a huge threat, and he's really well developed. It's just the way
Yeah, but his death fucking sucks.
his death fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, but 2011 game. Who else is really good? Zeus and God of War 3.
The ghost in Pac-Man. Facts, Pilgrim.
Yes,
Facts.
that's actually a good one. Shao Kahn or Goro. Yeah, there's a lot.
Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Shao Kahn and Goro. Scorpion's not a villain though. Scorpion's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, true.
He just has beef with Sub, but he doesn't
True.
have beef with Sub's brother. Sub's brother
Right.
has beef with him, so he has beef with Oh my god, I just had his name. I need my friend Nate right now. because he knows everything about Mortal Kombat and all the lore. He's read books on it and shit. I know that Sub-Zero's older brother was the one who did everything wrong, and then him and Scorpion fight. Scorpion kills him, and then his brother thinks that Scorpion killed him out of some other reason, and then finds out the truth eventually.
Yeah.
But now all that's being redone now.
Well, because they're
rebooting.
basically doing the series over again.
Yeah, they're rebooting it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I think it's a good time to do that.
Actually, I'm fine with it because I think if you're gonna keep a series going, eventually it needs to get fresh. Like, you need to do a new take on it. So I'm actually not really I'm not really against that. But this will actually move into arcade games because
Mortal Kombat 3, baby.
what?
Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3
Dude.
is like I love that game. And the coolest thing about it was my Cub Scout troop and then Boy Scout troop. We used to do this thing once a year where we'd go to this place called TNT.
Mm-hmm.
It was an arcade. And it had, only classic games. Dude, we would have a Mortal Kombat tournament the whole time. Like, we would just be... Everybody would pick their characters. We literally would draw out a bracket and do a Mortal Kombat tournament for, like, the whole night. Like, there'd be some kids that didn't fuck with Mortal Kombat, but those of us that did, we would do a literal tournament every year when we went there. And then they had it, right? Oh, dude, Wii Sports got wild.
Fam.
Your grandma...
My brother...
Because you beat her in Wii fucking bowling. Like, grandma's like...
My brother...
And I'm like, whoa. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
My brother and I went to war over Wii Sports bowling, bro.
Dude,
we went to war.
The boxing and the fencing. The fencing, when you're on the platform on Wii Sports Resort, oh my God. Dude, that shit was crazy. You literally had to knock them into the water. You felt so cool. I felt like I was doing the Duel of the Fates.
Daryl, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Daryl, you're a lucky man, dude. If I can get... This is what I want when it comes to arcade games when I'm older. When I have my own house and I have room for them. I greatly require Tron, the original Star Wars game, and Mortal Kombat 3. Now, two aside ones. House of the Dead and the Jurassic Park game. Where you're in the truck and you're just shooting at dinosaurs. Give me that.
Dude, that's sick.
The best part about the Wii, Star Wars Dog, the best thing about the Wii, hold on, is that The Force Unleashed has 7 extra missions on the Wii version. That's why it's better for the Wii. That's why The Force Unleashed is so good on that game. You actually get to go to the Jedi Temple multiple times.
Amio, you are such a hypocrite.
Bring them in.
I just dropped the link into the chat. King's Advisors, what's going on?
I'll just sit here and look pretty.
Or you can just sit here shit on Daimyo. That's cool too.
I wouldn't want to throw off the conversation.
Don't listen to his weird ass.
Well, so actually, since you're here, I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite video game hero and villain then?
Commander Shepard of Mass Effect.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
that's a good one.
And villain, that's a tough one because the problem is a lot of villains end up falling flat when you actually meet them. Like, Sovereign is incredibly terrifying during the first Mass Effect. But then when you have to fight him as Saren, it's just kind of like, well, this is just a mind-controlled puppet.
True. See, I agree with you because I would say the same thing about the Prophet of Truth, but then you kill the Prophet of Truth like 3 missions before the end of Halo 3.
Yeah, I am.
And he dies in a cutscene. So
Gravemind, maybe?
Yeah, I would say Gravemind is pretty up there.
I can't really think of. Funny enough, I can't really think of any of the villains.
Oh, another hero.
Oh,
Another.
what's his name? Borgia from Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. The son.
Oh yeah.
Pretty evil.
Borgias?
Yeah, well, the Borgias in general, but the son, who's like the main bad guy in Brotherhood.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
Dude.
He's pretty wicked.
Yeah. Which is funny because I already said that Ezio was actually my hero, but I wanted to add another one. Raiden. Raiden is sick. Raiden is fucking awesome, bro. Like I love Raiden. Like he's so fucking cool. But so then Caleb, what are some of your favorite arcade / retro games? Roland said that his is Mortal Kombat 3, and I've so far said Donkey Kong, but I also love the Street Fighter games.
Real quick, I'm going to change my villain.
Gotcha.
Okay. There's two.
Okay.
Andrew Ryan from BioShock.
Ooh. Okay.
And Fra Ingel from Wolfenstein 2.
Oh my god, she's crazy, dude. Yeah, she's a great.
I think those two are some of the best villains I've ever. They're
wild,
and it's not. They're just bad people.
She's despicable, dude. That scene where you have to sit on the train and literally talk to her in Wolfenstein 2. Oh my
and that thing keeps looking at you,
dude. I'm like, I was legitimately like, if I pick I'm scared to pick my answers.
I googled it. I googled the answers,
dude.
I didn't want to deal with it.
That's so spooky, dude. Like she's evil, man. Yeah, she's something.
But arcade games, you can't go wrong with Galaga.
True.
Galaga is an excellent arcade game.
Yes, it is.
There was a racing game a long time ago. Burnout?
Burnout sounds familiar.
Didn't Need for Speed start as an arcade game as well?
Ooh, what about Castlevania? Castlevania is a good one too.
House of the Living
Dead. I wasn't
Dead
a fan.
is fun as shit.
Yeah, House of the Dead. Yeah, House of the Dead is the best, dude. I love that game. Yeah, of course you did, Daryl, you lucky son of a bitch. Of course you have Galaga. I wish.
Whole position. Oh, the Simpsons game that was also on the arcade as well as fun.
Hit and Run?
No, well, yes. I mean, I love the Simpsons. I had Simpsons Hit and Run on the freaking GameCube, bro.
Yeah, but it had
was incredible.
Hit and Run was great. It has a version. It was an arcade game too. It was
basically like GTA, but it was the Simpsons, and it was so fun. But
can you play as you can play as Krusty the Clown in that one?
So the game I'm thinking of is the one that, as you're racing and you get to the checkpoint, you have to pick which are you gonna go left or right. It's a fork in the road, and you get a new fork in the road after each checkpoint. And it gets increasingly difficult, and there's no when you lose, you don't start over at the last checkpoint. You'd start all the way back at the beginning.
Oh shit!
Anybody got any idea what I'm talking about?
Don't remember the game. No,
I got zero clue.
I probably if I played it. I probably was young enough. I didn't even make it to that checkpoint.
I might have. Let's see. Let's go to my library.
We also can't forget Doom. The
original. So this thing, Doom is great. The only problem with Doom is, y'all might not be old enough to have done this, but
no, I played Doom 64.
No, not that. My first real foray into Doom. Foray, that's a good word right there.
Yeah, great vocabulary.
was playing it on my TI-85 calculator.
Holy shit!
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
How? What?
What do you mean how? Bro,
how did
people
you do
play that on
that?
pacemakers.
Dude, what?
Yeah,
How do you do that? What?
Doom is so small.
So you're doing
That
math
you-
in school, but you're really just killing demons?
Yeah, dude, you play that on
Sick, I
Doom
wish
has been played on more stuff than any other game in history.
That's
Dude, I
fucking
wish I
awesome.
knew that when I was in school with calculators all the time.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can find a video of it.
Now I have my
Dude,
graphing
that's-
calculator that I have to use for everything. That shit's a pain.
Yeah,
Dude,
you can download games onto a TI-85.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm about to go get my TI-85 and treat it like it's a DS or Game Boy.
Oh,
Here.
Yeah, pull
did
this up. I want to see this. I don't think I've ever seen that.
did anyone ever get into the Sonic games?
Oh,
Oh,
love me
Or
some
no?
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's awesome. I like Sonic more than Mario for a while. I love Donkey Kong Country.
I still love Sonic more than Mario.
Donkey Kong Country Returns, I like way more than Mario. I was just playing that about like 2 months ago with my friend because
No fucking way.
Dude,
No
yeah.
fucking way.
Let's see this.
Oh my god, bro. You can actually do that shit?
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be downloading it, so you might want
All
to.
right. The link
might
is
wanna
in the
go forward
description.
with the video.
You're gonna download. Once it's open, now once
I
that's
know
open,
what to do.
you're going
There
and
we
you're gonna press enter.
No
Come on,
way.
focus. There we go. And here's some ammo packs.
I don't know
and
why
here's
he's
some
holding it
stuff.
like that.
There
You
you
just
go.
hold it like a
Like
video game
before.
controller.
And
Yeah,
that's
right,
Doom for
right.
you. And
He's
I think
play,
to exit, you
he's
press
really
clear,
bad at playing this
and then
game.
you could go down to quit.
Because
There,
yeah, he looks
there it is.
playing
It's
like a
loading.
weirdo with his
And
fingers.
to
Like
exit Mirror West, you press mode right there. So
Yeah,
thanks, that's
I had all sorts of games.
Dude, that's fucking sick. That's actually really cool.
what a time to be alive, man.
Dude.
Yeah, 15
That
years
would
ago
be-
was so much better than today.
I totally agree with you.
Damio, you're not that much older than us. Stop.
Bro,
okay?
well,
I
we
mean,
said
a
this
year and a
before,
half.
Roman. 6 years is a long time,
True.
Yeah, true. True.
especially
True.
when those 6 years go
I mean-
from 22 to 28.
God,
There
I
is
mean-
a lot of life learned in those 6 years.
Oh, I know, dude.
That's true.
I'm still retarded.
I wasn't saying that.
I freely admit it, dude. I'm like,
Get out,
That was what
man.
I was thinking though in my head.
I'm 22 and I'm still retarded. Like, shit. I'm about to be 23 in a month and 2 months. Month and a half at this point.
The Sonic games on the GameCube were fun as shit. Facts, bro. Sonic, Adventure 1, 2, Sonic Heroes. Those shits were a fucking blast, bro.
You
I
know
love
what was
those
a
games.
really fun game, shockingly?
What?
Cars.
What?
Yeah, it was.
Dude,
The
hit,
GameCube
bro.
game,
That game hit. I
That
love
game
that
was
game.
so good,
it
dude.
was awesome. It was
Yeah,
just
it was
difficult
too.
enough that you couldn't beat it in 3 or 4 days, but it wasn't the kind of thing that you had to. It would have been a good challenge for a gaming journalist.
Yeah.
Cars hit,
Yeah.
and I also love the soundtrack too. The
Oh,
soundtrack.
dude, there were a lot of songs in that soundtrack
Mm-hmm.
I would not have heard if not for that game. Outrun.
Huh?
Outrun was the name of the game that I was thinking of.
Okay. There we go.
I just loved being able to drive around Radiator Springs,
Yep.
and I would always driving to Dock. Like, dude, that shit was so
Dick.
funny. That shit was so funny.
Dick. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention.
There's not a T in that.
I didn't put a T in that. Remiss.
No, it sounded like you said remissed.
Yeah, I would be if I didn't.
SpongeBob.
Battle for Bikini Bottom hit.
Bob,
I,
that's the Bikini Bottom. Yeah. Oh, shit,
I bet I can trigger everybody.
I lost it now. You guys are talking about cars. I gotta think again.
Not a fan
How
of
are you?
SpongeBob.
Monkey Balls I used to play.
You don't like SpongeBob, Caleb?
Not a fan. I liked it when I was like 8. Don't give a shit anymore.
You
I still watch that shit, bro.
haven't watched SpongeBob High at one point.
No, because I don't need to be high to enjoy my life.
I did in high school though when I was
I might have needed to be last month.
When I was younger and dumber, yeah. That shit was hilarious.
Oh my god, they made a game based off
Dumber.
of the Italian Job movie.
Yeah, dude. Right now, by the way, on Game Pass they have GoldenEye. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like
Thanks,
GoldenEye is freaking sick.
I had a Game Boy and I remember playing some racing and
I remember the Rugrats
games. Yeah.
I never really watched the Rugrats, but I remember the game.
Oh, that's in my resume.
Metal Gear. Wait, hold on. GTA, the original
Andreas.
GTA.
Oh my god.
Where it's like a top down. Old Pokemon.
No, I hate top down.
Really?
I don't like top down, but like, dude, Majora's Mask. I don't know how to even mention that. Like, or Ocarina of Time. Those are both great.
Dude, I fuck with that game so
Anybody
heavy.
Who doesn't? If you've played them, you can't not fuck with them. Like, they're good.
Anybody got a product key for Microsoft Word? I don't want to pay for this shit anymore.
No, I wish.
Nah, man.
I used to get Word from my school for free.
Me too.
Yeah.
My resume is stuck on that, and I need to get it off.
Top down can be okay though, Damian. Like, there's
if you're like in bed with a girl, but other than that, or look, if you're roaming a guy.
Yes, sir. Said, hey, baby, you ever play a top down game? I have a really fun one.
Roland.
You might want to try it.
Roland, stop. Shut up.
Oh, I think we hit a nerve.
Top down.
No, it's fine.
My thumb this game.
I had a really weird, obscure game on the PS2. It was like a Shrek racing game, and I just remember playing that so much. It was so fun. But
I'll be really honest, bud. I didn't know where you were going with that, and I was getting a little worried.
Oh no, dude!
Well,
I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Honestly, I gotta be honest. I don't know how I didn't mention it. Fucking Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh my god!
Battlefront 2.
You know what? All this is just okay. So we've done 2008 prior. The last 3 years. What's your top 5 favorite video games?
Last 3 years.
Yep. Roman, you go first. Actually, you two both go first because that's hard.
I don't really
Why is that hard?
many. Let's see. God of War, Ragnarok.
Couldn't play that.
I liked Hades came out. Can we do 5 years, Caleb, or does it have to be 3 years?
So I'm trying to make a point, so I need to be 3 years.
Okay. God of War, Ragnarok. I liked the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Call of Duty Cold War was fun. Halo Infinite was fun. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You said top 5 games.
You picked 4. Those are the only 4 that I like.
Yeah. So of the last 3 years, that takes us to 2020. I actually don't think Halo Infinite. Does that go?
Yeah, it goes.
Was that 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's not even in my top 5.
Barely scraped it. I just barely scraped it. Yeah.
And I'm a massive Halo fan, but it's not in my top 5 either.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
that. These aren't top 5. These are just these aren't in any order, I should say. Hogwarts Legacy, Starfield. Right now, it's going to it might not stay up there.
I'm with you on Starfield. I'll put that as my first one. I'm hooked on that game right now, dude.
What else? What else do I have?
Can we count the?
I'm having to look through a list of games.
Caleb, can we count the Sea of Thieves update?
Sure.
All right, Sea of Thieves. Is awesome.
But see, the point I'm trying to make is we sat there for 25 minutes talking about pre-2008 video games.
Yeah.
And
coming out.
I mean, we could sit here and talk for a long time about Halo Infinite and Sea of Thieves and Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy, but we're really only going to be positive about Hogwarts Legacy. And there'll be some smaller games here and there. Like I could talk positively about 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah, I could talk positively about some indie games I've played.
Yeah, but Generation Zero, love it. It's the best game that's come out in the last 5 years. But other than that,
I'm trying to think of the most fun I've had.
And I think the problem is you got these gaming companies that I assume that's God of War and not Gears of War.
God of War is pretty damn good. Like,
yeah,
I can't even
but
hate.
You know,
no,
you got all these things.
I think he means Gears of War 4 because Gears 5 is out, but so is God of War 5. What do you mean, dog?
God of War 5 isn't God of War 5 though. It's God of War Ragnarok.
People call it God of War 5 though.
But they basically just like rebooted the series because he's like no longer in Greek mythology.
Do you ever hear
now Tragedy of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Yes.
Now, did you ever hear what apparently the original director of the did we talk about it on here?
I don't think we talked. I think it was before I met you that we talked about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah, bring it up.
So
cool.
apparently the original plan for the game was for after he defeated, I don't know,
Zeus.
Well, it would have been Odin because it started in Norse, didn't it?
No, it started.
No, it started in Greek.
It's in Norse now. It's in Norse now.
So after he defeated Zeus, he was going to meet up with the god killers of Norse, Egyptian, and they would end up bowing before the King of Kings, God and Jesus. And it was going to be this like
that would have been sick.
Yeah, yes. It was going to be like this huge cinematic thing.
Yeah, and he was supposed to take out the Egyptians.
Amazing.
He was going to fight the Egyptian gods and the Norse gods with the help of all these god killers.
He was going to the other god killers would have already done that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As I understand it, the other god killers, he was going to meet them after they had slayed their Zeus.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then because it was only going to be like probably a 10-minute cinematic. But yeah, no, I think it's a pretty cool idea.
I love the idea.
God of War is sick, man. I just have always loved that whole concept.
When I first heard that idea, I thought it was awesome. I do have
I think.
However, I think it was 2018 that this game came out. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice was awesome.
I didn't play that, but I heard
so
it was pretty good.
Fucking good. It was made by 30 people, and it's spectacular.
If we're going back to 2000,
it's so good. It's like a Soulsborne type fighter, but at the same time,
I'm talking about Elden Ring. Elden Ring 2. Yeah.
Elden Ring's up there.
Yeah.
I know the guy that wrote that game.
Really?
So do I.
Oh, sick. Cool. I don't.
No, he did not. He did not. He says he did, but he did not.
But the
Damien was that guy too. So does Star Wars Dog. So does X-Wing. We all know the guy who wrote Elden Ring, don't we?
If you're going back to 2018,
I guess Spider-Man, right?
Well, Spider-Man, Breath of the Wild, and Hades. They all came out in the same year. And I don't know when Cuphead came out, but I also like that
Cuphead
game
was
too.
high school. Cuphead was like 2015, 16.
Was it? Damn.
Yeah.
That feels like so long.
I remember playing
Um,
Cuphead with Psalms a
yeah.
lot. So
But so dude, I'm hyped for Spider-Man 2. I literally got like the collector's version where like I get like the 19-inch. I get like a
you get 19 inches, nice.
I get a statue of like Venom and shit, and I'm hyped for it, and it's literally like 2 feet tall, and so like I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but
Ronnie's perfectly gonna clip the 19-inch part. Right?
What are you planning on doing with that 19 inches?
I'm gonna get a shelf for it, and I'm gonna put it over there so that like y'all can see it. So like right here, I'm gonna take Kakashi down. I'm gonna move him, but I'm just gonna take him down, and then I'm gonna put a shelf there so that y'all can see Venom right there. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be sick.
I gotta put my Naruto statue somewhere it's visible, but obviously it doesn't fit behind my couch. Like,
Yeah,
when I get my room all switched around and stuff, I'll have it.
When are you gonna start
Oh.
displaying your body pillow?